You all know that there's a disruption now. So everyone, I swear to you, I'm definitely not using internet. Okay. Okay. No, nothing happening. Okay, can I? So I start. Okay. Question 3. Okay, any question that you would like me to go through? Is there any question that you would like me to go through? Yes. 3B, so for 3B, I want to find this one. Right? Okay, now I want to find the normal, the equation of the tangent normal at y equals to 3. Y equals to 3. Okay, so what do I do? Now, if I look at 3B, in fact, the answer is just okay. Never mind. So first step, you find the key checkpoint. Find the D1. Yes. Is it correct? You get the same? You got the same? Okay, now, next, you know that y is equals to 3, right? Now, when y equals to 3, you find x to be negative 4. It's your x negative 4. That means that's where the mistake is. Because you're substituting into y, not dy dx. I'm so smart, I know where your mistake is without even looking at the paper. What a genius is the boundary. Okay, you cannot. Okay, anyone else? You can please look at the board behind me. Okay, in case you are so eager to look at the screen, let me highlight the answer for you. Tangent normal should be pretty straightforward. I never do anything. And then this complete. Why? Javier, why did okay, why you never do? Never do. Huh? What are you gonna do? Okay. So you do by tomorrow lah. Tomorrow is that test. Tomorrow Chinese. Hey, why you like that? Racist Tamil. Kali Manakam. What's dollar in Tamil? Kari. Ninggal Orukan. Is it what's Ninggal? What's Kamen in Tamil? Orupen. Orupen. Okay. I've been studying. Okay, so who else that don't have your practice set? Can I just check? 1. Wei Xiang. Why? Yeah, I extend 1 day already there. Huh? Okay. Try the best now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Give me where you can. Huh? You haven't do. Even your caliber, I think you can give it by the end of the lesson. Okay, slowly. Okay, I empathize now, but I know math a lot of homework, but you still have to do. Otherwise, you cannot catch up. Okay? You cannot catch up, you need to use 3D source. Okay. Next one. Equation of the normal. Fine. Do I need to go through? The equation of the normal. Question 5. Do I need to go through? If you did not get the answer, please feel free to highlight so that I can help you. Jukai, are you marking? Javier, are you marking? Use free pen to mark. Very good. Jukai, stop playing as Putong's wallet. Can? Yeah, have some respect. I shouldn't touch girl's wallet. Girl can touch guy's wallet. That's why every day no money. Ethan, got do? Everything okay? So far, no Wei Xiang, Zihan, and then this. Okay, thanks for being honest. Chloe? No question. Yes? No question. Jaden Loy got do not? 6II. Okay. The rest are okay. Ariel? Kunling? Natarajan Mitra? No. Baker Tan Zihan? 6I. Which question? You're good. Blockers? Okay, so now theory question 6. Okay, 6 part 1. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at P. Okay, so first, can I just ask, have you gotten P to be 3? Sorry. Have you gotten P to be 3 comma minus 12? Before you, okay. So you found out when, okay, 6 part, last part, if the normal meets the curve again at the point P, at the point Q, find the coordinates of Q. If the normal to the curve P meets the curve again at the point Q, find the coordinates of Q. So what we need is, who are the parties involved? So something like that. Okay, so at least what you're looking at is something like this. Okay, example, you have the curve, right? There's a point P, right? At the point P, there's maybe some other, maybe this is the point P, right? This is the point Q. This is the normal. So you can see the normal means the curve again at the point Q. That's what it means. So you look at this Q, who does it involve? Who are the parents of this point? It is the curve and the normal. Yeah. Now first, I will assume that you have found correctly the equation of your normal. It's the equation of your normal y equals to minus x minus 9. And you solve this simultaneously with x squared equals to x squared minus 5x minus 6. Equation 1, equation 2. You didn't. But now you know. You solve these two simultaneously, you are going to get x equals to 1. Okay? You will get x equals to 1 or x equals to 3. But the fact x equals to 3 is the original one. It's point Q. Okay? And good. 11 parts. I'll get to that soon. Yeah. Yeah, tissue. No. That's not me tissue. Huh? Huh? Again? Huh? Question 5. Which part? The bottom part. Bottom part. Okay. Okay. So now I go through question 5. Okay, question 5. The bottom part. At the point where the curve intersects the x-axis, right? Okay, so now this part. Okay, so if you see this curve, right? Imagine this curve is intersecting, say, the x-axis. Let's say the curve intersects the x-axis here. At this point, I do not know what the curve looks like. I just want to draw something random based on what I understand. Okay, curve intersect x-axis. At this point, the tangent is going to look probably something like this. This is the normal, for example. This is the normal. All right. Based on this, what do I need? Now, normal, I need a point. I need a gradient. Correct? And where are you? Where are you? Start. Where are you? Minus 419. Okay. Okay. Can I just check the coordinates that you get? Is it? Is your gradient negative 4/9 for the normal? You get negative 4/9. Okay, negative 9/4. That means your gradient is wrong. Okay, okay, your coordinate here, is it negative 1/3, 0? Correct. That means this one correct. So it's your gradient that is wrong. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, your dy dx, is your dy dx, which one? Is your dy dx 4/1 minus x squared? Right? Now, if you sub x equals to negative 1/3, what do you get for dy dx? Is your dy dx equals to 9/4? This is the gradient of the tangent. So your gradient of the normal, you need to flip, is negative 4/9. Negative reciprocal means the numerator denominator change things. Okay, so Alison now has this. She will work with this number. You take these two, right? You will be able to get your final answer. Question 5. Okay. If you are successful, let me know. Okay, okay. Anyone else? Question 6 done. Question 7. Which one? Huh? Question 7. Part, the whole thing. You're not very wrong. Okay, let's go through the checkpoint one by one. Okay, first, do you find D1 dx for both? Okay, can you check that your D1 dx is the same? Same, you got both D1 dx, they are parallel. What do you probably equate the tangents, right? Equate the D1 dx, right? See? You get x equals to negative 1 and 3. Now when you get x equals to negative 1 and 3, do you reject x equals to negative 1? No. Okay, so to reject, because x is more than 3. Oh, then roll. Yes. Why don't I differentiate it and then simultaneous? Oh, the reason is because the tangents are parallel. Now, when I say that the tangents are parallel, you agree with me? The tangents have the same gradient. Means at this point, at this point, right? At this point, the both dy dx are equal because they are parallel. Both gradient functions are equal. Both gradient functions are equal because of the word parallel. Parallel will tell you that it is the same gradient. Is that okay? And that's why I do what I do. Now, if the tangents are parallel, I equate equation 1, equation 2. This is equating dy dx. I'm equating dy dx of 1 equals to dy dx of 2. Okay? Now, with here, I have x equals to 3. Ready? I have x equals to 3. I sub y equals to 3. 3 and 3. Okay? You have these two? Do you have 3 and 38? Yes. I sub it back into a non-dy dx. I didn't sub it into dy dx. I use dy dx to find my answers. I sub it back into the curve because they are looking for the coordinates of the point on the common mistake, right? Which is I totally can understand this. Once you find a point, we don't know, do we sub it to the y or do we sub it to the dy dx? You must remember the y is the mother function. The y is the one that gives you to everything. dy dx is like the auntie that always for you. You don't always sub to dy dx. Okay. Try to pay attention. Okay, I just want to say, like for example, when I look at Ophelia, everything is correct one. Yeah, she usually I don't really see her do correction. But when I'm talking, she's always listening. Yeah, this is good. To me, it's a good learner lah. He's a good learner. Okay, okay, never complacent. Never complacent. Okay, never complacent and consistent. Yeah. My only worry, I think Lee Kuan Yew said this before. Our what we must be worried about is we always thinking that we can get the same result by doing lesson. Okay, so must remember, even if you got all correct, don't be complacent. You must also affirm that when I go through, hey, Mr. Tan is saying what I'm doing this right. And then that will sink in your learning deeper. Okay, can so we call this confluence. About you're all those that are sleeping during my lesson, then try to be awake. Okay, can Javier, I give you the authority to slap you. Can yeah. They kill him also. Huh? You very tired today. I'm also tired. I'm tired of you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Try to be awake first. What? You want anything to keep you awake? Water gun? Okay. Okay, question 7, okay, Isabel. Question 8. AII. Okay, so AI, just check. Okay, have you found A and B? Now, when you say to find the equation of the tangent at the origin means what? Very good. I want 0, 0. Okay, the more you find, the more you have. The more it will come to you. Okay, it's just like like when you bring more information to you. But once you have 0, 0, usually with 0, 0, what do we find? The tangent to the curve. We need dy dx. We know that dy dx is 5ax4, right? Now with 0, 0 and with 5ax4, the curve y equals to ax power 5. What do I do? Just imagine you have a curve. That's the origin, right? Y equals to ax power 5. You want to find the equation of the tangent, right? Of course, if I draw it out to you, you can see a horizontal line. How do I find the equation of tangent? What's the format? Huh? Yes, you can sum x equals to 0. So if you sum x equals to 0, you get dy dx equals to 5a 0 power 4, which is 0. What is the formula for equation of tangent? The point gradient form. Huh? What's the equation of the tangent? Okay, maybe that time you not around, you forgot. Okay, I write down. Y minus y1 gradient x minus x1. Go back and watch lesson 10. Okay, y minus y1 gradient x minus x1. You know what it is? It's just y equals 0. And it's very obvious. When I draw to you, you can see that it's just the tangent. It's just the x-axis. X-axis is none other than y equals 0. So far, okay? And but what's more important is, Jaden, you must remember this equation of tangent. SH1, there will be one topic on application differentiation. You will use this again. But trust yourself, lor. Trust yourself. Everything equals to 0, you got it. Doesn't mean your marks is also 0. It's because it's really the x-axis. That's why everything is 0. Oh, okay. Sometimes must trust yourself. Anyway, the textbook answer can find at the back. You all know? Answer can find at the back. Yeah. Question 11. Do I go through 11? 11 okay. Chunling okay. Mitra okay. Peter Teo not okay. Go through. Which part? 1, 2, 3. Don't tell me everything. Oh. You cannot do part 1. Serious. Okay. Okay, understand what? Okay, can same idea. Okay, I just ask you. Show the coordinates of E. Okay. So I ask you, okay. I want to show the coordinates 0,9. Okay. So there's a point P. Good luck. Last time my Chinese always A. A for absent. Okay. Now, this is the point P. Now, the normal to the curve at E is perpendicular to this. What is this? Y equals to 2y equals to 6x plus 10. Y equals to 3x plus 10. Okay, the normal is perpendicular to this. That means, what is the gradient of the normal? What is the gradient of the normal? Jukai. If the normal is perpendicular to this, what is the gradient of the normal? Very good. Negative 1/3. Ethan, you got him? You heard him? Negative 1/3. That means, if there's a gradient of normal, what should be the gradient of the tangent be? 3, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Well done, Ethan. 5,000 points for you. Well done, Isaac. Okay. Was it really Isaac? Was it really you? Or do you give the quick face like that? So this is the normal, okay? The gradient of the normal is negative 1/3. Okay? The gradient of the tangent is equals to 3. So far, okay? This graph is only there to give you gradient. It is not seen on this diagram. You understand? Yeah, you see just now I almost made a mistake to draw the tangent. It's not. So then you know that you want to show. Now, besides, now look at this P. P is over here. Who lies on P? What can I use to find P? What can I use to find P? Yes? The curve. Can I submit anything to the curve? What else can I do? What else can I use? What are the values? There's no value here, only gradient. What else can I use? Who else? Besides your parents, who else do you have? Besides y, who else do you have? dy dx. dy dx. Am I right to say that if I find my dy dx at this point, my dy dx is negative 2x plus 3. At this point, my dy dx is equal to 3. You understand or not? Yeah, don't neglect dy dx. Dy dx is also somebody that can give you points if you use him or her correctly. Can I? Same lesson to Isabel just now. Oh, you'll never know Isabel. You'll never know dy dx got its use one. You can also give you points. Okay, that is why you all remember last time in chapter 1 when I say do differentiation, right? Sit up straight. Stop talking. One last time. One last time, One last time, Two of you talk again, you all stand outside class. Can Here or not here? Here? Here. Is your practice set all okay? Is it all okay? Not okay. Which question do you need help me? You go through? I go through already. Okay. Can you pay attention and listen to me? Don't talk to your friends. Can I? If I spend 3 minutes to scold you, it means that 28 others lose the 3 minutes. It's actually 54. You need to be understanding. Okay, when you are correct, it doesn't mean that people don't need to listen. Clear or not? You're old enough, you know when to be quiet, when to talk. Same for you. The two of you are always, and it's not just my lesson. Every teacher complains to about the two of you. Same for you, Joshua. Can I? Put down your book. Sit down, look at the front. Okay, control your mouth a bit. Control your mouth. Are you able to control your mouth? Or you want me to control for you? Primary school, I tell them put finger to the lip. Okay, I'm sure you don't want me to talk to you this kind of food also, right? Yeah, but it's again and again, I'm talking, I see you. Talking, I see you. Talking, and then I see you. And Javier is looking at you. Is your math test 100 or 100? Then why don't you shut the hell up and listen? You understand? If you full marks, okay, I'll let you teach the lesson. I go up. Okay? If you're not full marks, then you listen. That means there's still things for you. Correct or not? Go back past few years when you look at quiz 1, quiz 2. Are there gaps? Yeah, if there are gaps, what can you do better? What can you do better? Doing more math question? Doing more math question, getting correct, marking yourself so that you can listen in my class and you cannot listen in my class. So maybe you ask yourself this, are you doing the same thing as last year? If you are doing the same thing as last year, are you getting the same results? Okay, because that's insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and giving yourself the false security that you are doing okay. It's not. Okay, even if I'm going through something that you understand, can you please listen so that you can respect the others in the class? There are people that really want to listen. Javier, Joshua, Jukai. Can or not? Javier, you control yourself a bit. Don't keep talking to him. Okay? Can? Yeah, it's affecting me. It's affecting me. I'll be honest, it's affecting me. You still sitting like that is affecting me. Okay. It's my last warning to you. And the next time I will not use this voice again. So find the equation of the normal, the curve, and Okay, you know what to do? After I got a point 0, -9, I believe after you got this, you'll be able to do the left side. Okay, okay. Okay, next one. Yes. Already part 3, sorry. I jumped to 3. Okay, so part 2 is okay. Part 2 is okay. Yeah. Find the coordinates of point Q when the tangent to the curve at Q is parallel to the normal at part 2. So, the normal is I want to find the tangent is parallel to the normal in part 2. Parallel means same gradient. The normal has a gradient. The gradient of the normal is -1/3. That means you want the gradient here of the tangent also to be -1/3. Okay. Now from here, where will -1/3 look like? I'm thinking, just from this line, I'm trying to draw you something like that. Where this is also -1/3. Can you see? This is a normal. What am I doing? This is the normal. This is a normal. But over here, this is a tangent. Can you see? Can hold. Can hold. So again, who can give me the answer? Not why. Who can give me the answer? I asked the same question to Isabel. I asked the same question to Junkai. Who can give? Even Yo, who can give me the answer? Who else? If your mother don't give you ang pao, who else can give you ang pao? DYDX. DYDX can give you ang pao. So -2x plus 3 equals to -1/3. So x equals to 5/3. Oh, that's why the answer is 5/3. Yeah. You didn't get, okay, then you check your substitution again. Check your substitution again. Your y should be -61/9. Can Can maybe careless, maybe careless. Okay. Question 13. 11 part 3. What's equation the way to normal cannot. Because the normal does, hey, it didn't say that the normal cut the curve again. You see? Okay, now you look carefully. Find the coordinate of point Q. The tangent to the curve is parallel to the normal in part 2. So point Q is related to who? It's related to a tangent and curve. It's not related to normal and curve. You understand? So you see at point Q, right? The tangent is here. We are talking about this line. We are talking about this line. Blue and black is not the same as blue and red. If you find the intersection of blue and red, it's not good. Cannot. Okay. Question 13. Yang. Question 13. Part 1 okay. Part 1 okay. Part 1 okay. Joshua, part 1 okay. Take already, mark already. Okay. -1,6. The normal to the curve at A is the x-axis at point C. Part 2. That means the normal to the curve at A. The normal to the curve at A. So what I want to do is, okay, you know that there's you found A. Okay, so let's say the normal to the curve at A is here. Is here. Yeah, look at this one. So if I ask you, this point C, right? Who owns this point? Who are the parents of this point? Where does C come from? C lies on the intersection of the x-axis and the what is this? No, what is this? Describe this line to me. EV, X. What is it? X what? X. X. The normal. The normal for who? This is the normal for point A, right? This is the equation of normal for A, right? Correct? So how do I find this point? Who do I need? Who do I need to find this point? Huh? Not yet, not yet. Before that, before that. If I want to find this point, I need this line, right? You agree? I need this line first, right? Fair enough. Or if I need this point, I will need this line. I will need this line and I start x equals to 0. How do I find this line? That's where you say dy dx. Okay. So first, find the equation of the normal. Find the equation of the normal at A. You should get y equals to negative 1 over 5x plus 29. Okay. Then you sub y to be 0. You get 29 over 0. You need to show you how to find the normal. You need to show you how to find the normal. No need, no need. Sure, sure. Okay. You're okay. Part two, okay. All good. Okay. Then, EV, after everything I tell you, this is the official solution. Let me just show it. Okay? Can I? If you are okay, you are satisfied, then you pass your practice set to Super. Then you take out your notes. Oh, okay. Again? Oh, area of triangle, huh? Okay, you see ABC, right? Okay, so if you see ABC is here. Okay, no need shoelace method. I was looking at the file, I saw some of you use shoelace method. Like, very hardworking. Huh? Okay, so what's the coordinate of A? You got the A coordinate of A is negative 1, 6. It gives you a lot of things. That means this one is 6 units. And what about the bottom? This is 2.2. Right? Why is this? Because you don't see what C is, right? C is 29, right? This is 29. Okay? So yeah, half times raised times height will do. Is it okay? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's okay. Okay, then I will stop. I close already, yeah. I want to airdrop you now, but most of you the airdrop got code. So I'm going to put on Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to put on Google Classroom. Okay, why don't I do it now? Maybe I can. No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, I don't know whether that can or not. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay. I close already the document. Okay, let's continue from question 2.8. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, let's try to do up to 2.8 part today. So question 2.4, if you are somewhere there, try to do the proving for number and addition. Yeah, make sure you try 2.4 first, do the proving, yes. 2.3 first, okay, 2.3. What's bothering you for 2.3? C, yeah. Okay, I think it's this one, This one, This is C, The second B, right? Maybe I can ask you to consider, think about pi over 12 is actually how many degrees? It's about, pi over 12 is how many degrees? 180 divided by 12, 15. Okay, you can consider that. Now, pi over 3, 45, this is pi over 4, pi over 3. Okay, now secant, pi over 12, think about this as first 1 over cosine pi over 12. Think about this as 1 over cosine pi over 3 minus pi over 4. Will that help? Hey, Ethan, are you listening? I'm explaining for you. Okay. Does this help? Can I? Okay. So if this one help, then from here you try to do yeah. I think don't have to. Okay, so you see, what you want is one single triple variable. Change the sine square to cos square. Yeah, how? Remember the Pythagorean identity. Okay, so remember, correct. You remember last time I tell you when teacher teach, they teach this from left to right, but when teacher test, they test from right to left. Okay, so when they test use sine square to 1 minus cos square. So what you want is you want a same triple variable. You want a same triple variable. Change the sine square to 1 minus cos square. You will get this. You will get two values of cosine. One of the cosine value you must reject. Okay? Because cos theta cannot be more than 1. So when you get cosine theta equals to 4 over 3, you need to reject. Okay? So far okay, Anyone start any question? 2.3c. Okay, so 2.3c, you are at secant pi over 12. So what you do is you change secant to cosine, 1 over cosine. You change 1 over cosine to pi over 12 to pi over 3 minus pi over 4. Okay? Can I? You're still. So what do you do with cosine? Correct. After that, evaluate. Go on, evaluate. Every question requires all the formulas in the world that you've learned. But after you've expanded, what do you do? Don't just stay there. Cos A, cos B, right? Sin A, sin B. What is cosine pi over 3? Correct. What else? What is cosine pi over 4? Very good. What is sin pi over 3? What is sin pi over 4? Correct. Okay. Can So you get square root 2 plus square root 6 over 4, right? So this is the same as 4 over square root 2 plus square root 6. Rationalize. Yesterday you asked me how to rationalize. I hope today you remember it. Okay, what do I multiply by? Wait, do I multiply by just the top or the bottom or both? Very good. You remember what I tell you yesterday, huh? Okay. Anyone start any part? Yes. cos theta over 2. Okay, one general question most of you will be bothered by is 2.5 cosine theta over 2. Okay, now cosine theta over 2 over here, right, is now we know that first, right, the formula that we learned is cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. Right? But the idea I want you to see is that this is a double relationship. 2 theta is double of theta. So Sarisa, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer, okay? Can I? 2 theta, this is theta, correct? Correct. Okay, now, Sarisa, if this is cosine 60 degree, what would it be? 2 cosine square of 30 degree minus 1. If this is cosine 90, 2 cosine square. If this is cosine theta, fair, because it's a double relationship. To find 2 theta, I use theta. To find theta over 2, I can use theta. So from here, if I make cosine square theta over 2 the subject, this is 1 plus cos theta over divided by 2. I square root plus minus. Okay? And from there, I hope you can get the answer. Alright? Okay, now, when you find theta square over 2, you must remember that because of this range of domain, this domain of values, which means that theta over 2 is between pi and 3 pi over 4. Okay, what does it say? Cosine is what? Negative or positive? This is the second quadrant. Correct? This means that this is quadrant 2. Is that theta over 2 is quadrant 2. Oh? That's why you will see that answer is negative. Okay? And now, if you look at question 2.4, generally quite easy. Okay, sine 2a, you think of it as sine A plus B, so-called sine A plus A, for example. Okay, so this is the same as sine A cos B plus cos A sine A cos A plus cos A sine A, which is the same as 2 sine A cos A. Okay, then cos 2A is the same as cos A minus sine A sine A, which is the same as cos square A minus sine square A. Clear so far? So if you have this, then what do I do after that? So how do I get the other two? Anyone can tell me? Yes, very good. Okay. So from here, if you sub cos square A to be 1 minus sine square over here, you will get cos 2A to be 1 minus 2 sine square A. If you sub sine square A to be 1 minus cos square, you will get cos 2A to be 2 cos square A minus 1. Okay? Xavier, where are you now? Where are you now? 2.6. Try to reach 2.8 by today. Okay? You all need the answer for 2.6? 2.6 answer I give you. 2.6, let me write down the answer. Yeah, anyone at 2.8 already? 2.8 already. 2.7, can you check your answer? 2.6, can you check answer? Anyone need any help anywhere? Joshua? Are you doing? Where are you now? 2.5. Try to do, okay, try to do. Okay, yes. So it's like cos A will be cos square A. Sin A times sin A will be sin square A.
A plus B.
So now it's like A plus A. Cos A plus A. Because cos 2A is like A plus A. You know what I mean, right? So the formula, right, at first cos A plus B, right, is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, right? Okay, so all I got to do is I replace my B with A. I replace my B with A. I replace my B with A. Then you can see this is cos 2A, cos square A.
Sign retain the plus sign.
Yes.
A plus A.
Yes, correct. So you replace the plus sign. Okay, so this one, you don't need to evaluate the angle because for value of cos theta, value of theta. So when you got cos theta is 4/3, so you reject because no need to write anything. You can say between 1 and -1. 3/5 start. So cos theta is 3/5. That's the answer.
Oh, that's why I just
Correct. So cos 2 theta is 2 cos square minus 1. You start in 3/5. So guys, this is called the double angle formula. This is going to be inside your formula list. Okay, so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, very good. Very good. Wrong. So how do you get from here to here? Salah. So what? This is correct. This one will be correct. Okay? How do you get from here to here? Okay. Maybe some your answer is correct. It's just the opposite of what you're supposed to have. Okay, so you see here. Let me see the screen. Sorry. Here, right? This is supposed to give you 1 plus 1 over square root 3 over 1 minus 1 over square root 3. This and this, they are different. So you multiply by square root 3 over square root 3. Here to here is square root 3. Here to here is 1. Here to here is square root 3. Here to here is minus 1. So what I want to say is, this is what you should be getting. This is what you should be rationalizing. Try this. 100% you will get the answer. You cannot get, I change my surname. Yeah. Try from here, try from mine, not from yours. Your this one wrong. Try from mine. Try from this. Try from this. Your very first working is correct. So now you are looking at this. Okay, first here, everything must have degree. Okay, the last one you must put all. Can? You must put all. Okay, so this one got square, right? You got plus minus, right? You need to show reason for rejecting the minus, for example. Okay. Now the truth is, I believe your answer got plus minus. Yeah. So you cannot go from here to here. You must say tangent x can be first or third, second, fourth quadrant. I need to do it professionally. Means what I say given is over here. See, like that. You can see. Show me this one, this part. Okay, try to show this text. Then you see this part must have plus minus. Then the teacher will know that you consider 4 quadrants. Okay? Okay, so now it's not pi over. Oh! Okay, correct. But this one should be 4, not 2. Because 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, can I? Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know why I'm speaking less.
Twelve plus 6 square root 3 over 6, right?
That one size.
1 second. Correct. No. Auntie, where your 12, how come become 2 square root 3? This is 12, 12 is 12, right? 12 is a constant. How did the 12 become 2 square root 3? So from here, okay, erase this part, erase this part. Follow my instruction. Okay, put equal sign, put equal, factorize out 6 for the numerator. Factorize out 6 first. Factorize out 6. Then 2 plus square root 3. Then you cancel 6 and 6. Can already, ma? Right now. Okay. So you multiply by 3 over 3. So then 3 times 1, 3 times this one. Well, it's very nice. How much proof from? How much proof? You need to rationalize. You rationalize. It's your secant and what you are doing when this one. This one. This is minus, right? Then why is this a minus? Shouldn't it be a plus? Remember, cosine is a naughty boy. Okay, then. Oh, this one is 2. We control C. Tangent X. My answer different. Tangent X is supposed to be 3 over 4. 3 over 4, not 2. So where do you start from here? 2 times 2 tangent square, right? This one come over, right? Shouldn't it be 6 minus 6 tangent square? So this one should be 8. This one should be 4 over 3. 3 over 4. Right properly, also untidy. Okay. Then you square root both sides for plus minus. Then you check whether plus or minus or both. Yeah. It's not different. Right? So actually the cos 2 theta is 2 cos square minus, right? Let all this be. Now the idea is that the pattern is that this is half of this. This is right. So this theta over 2. So what am I saying? Cos theta is the same as 2 cos square theta minus 1. Cos theta is the same as 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, now if you look at the screen, cos theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. Is it okay? Cannot, okay, never mind. I got another way. Okay, one more way. One more little this one here. Yeah. Go by pattern recognition. Okay. Cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1.
Yeah.
So why is cosine 90 the same as 2 cos square? 190.
Oh, 45.
What is cosine 60? What is cosine theta?
Oh.
Use this.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one you must think about what okay. It looks good. No, it should be a plus. You must see the formula carefully. When this one go over, this one is a plus. Correct. Oh, okay, now it's plus, yes. Answer squarely. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. They ask
So this one is restricted. Yes, restricted.
So I found it's more than 3 is the
So that means okay, you're looking at which one? The first or second one? Both are. Okay, 2 theta, you no choice, you already found is negative 7.25.
so I will find that it can be 2 and 3.
Okay, so 2 theta, right, if you multiply, right, you also know that 2 theta, right, is likelihood going to be between 4 pi and 3 pi lah. Oh, I do not know whether it's positive, but okay, what, sorry again?
When I sit down, what can I expect to know from it?
What can you expect to know from it is it can tell you whether your trigo will be positive or negative. So for example, have you looked at cos theta over 2 yet? Have you started from this yet? Yes, do you get cos theta over 2 to be plus minus something? You should have.
I went down to this.
No, don't calculate the angle.
Square root it, so plus minus here. But I square root something.
So 3 over 5 and 8 over 5. Where is it? 4 over, 8 over 5. Okay. Okay, correct. Plus minus, right? So is it a plus or is it a minus? That is where you look at this, right? You know that theta over 2 must be between pi and 3 pi over 4, right? That means if I divide by 2 on both sides, right? If I divide by 2 on both sides, right? If I divide 2 on both sides, right? Can I say that it must be 3 pi over 4 to pi? Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Cannot. Make sense?
So I reject
You reject the meaning again, you reject the positive one. Because you see when theta, theta is between 3 pi over 2 to 2 pi, right? Now, if I divide by 2, this is between pi to 3 pi over 4. Am I right? And which means that what? Cos theta over 2, is it positive or negative? What quadrant is this? If it's in 3 pi over 4 to 4, if you see carefully, right? This is pi over 2, this is pi. 3 pi over 2 to pi is 6. That means, right, cosine theta over 2 must be negative. Correct. Yes. So because it's the quadrant 2, right? Cosine theta over 2 will be negative. ASTC, but that's a good. Correct. 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 Plus minus, sorry, this one minus 4 is 0. Okay, so I will stop here. So your by tomorrow, 1 second. Who is at 2.7? Who's at 2.8? Who's at 2.6? Who's at 2.5? Who's at 2.4? Who's at 2.3? Okay, so so far it's about 2.5 to 2.8. By tomorrow, before I start, can we reach 2.7? Can we start reach 2.7? Yeah, wait 1 second. Sorry, I mean